Two. Two, two. Okay. Okay, sir. This is me talking. I have some gain control on the side. So, yeah. Two, two. Good. Two, 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 two. Two, 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 two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you could start to settle down, we're looking to start the CPL draft within the next few minutes. We're just waiting for the live feed to kick in on the Facebook feed. The YouTube is up and running, and the sound will be activated in a few minutes' time. So if you could just bear with us for a few more minutes before we start the CPL draft.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CPL draft here at Newlands President's Suite. We just want to make sure that the sound is working effectively. So if you are watching this live via the two social media channels that we have, one is on YouTube under the National Premier League, or on the Facebook channel under National Premier League or NPL as well. Please give us an indication that the sound is working on your end. And welcome to all of the teams, welcome to all of the young players that have made their way here to Newlands President's Suite for the CPL draft. It is certainly an exciting time, and we see some very, very talented players sitting amongst the ranks here, hoping to hear their name called out tonight. We've certainly made a lot of progress. We'd like to thank our sound engineer, Meyer, for getting things sorted and up and running. We'd also like to thank the teams and their coaches for their presence here tonight. I'll introduce them first, and first and foremost, I'll start off with our Chief Sports Officer and our National Operations, Chief Operations Officer, Lindsay O'Malley and Nish Mohammed. They're the auditors here on the night, and they will be monitoring the situation very closely. Let's get a round of applause for them as they are about to make history here tonight. We've got Neil Peterson alongside with him as well, and he's monitoring things as well. He'll give us an update from time to time of players who are in the draft pool. He's part of the scouting network of the NPL, and he works closely alongside Uncle Nish. The teams as we have it, there are certainly some exciting teams here. The teams as we have it, first and foremost on my right-hand side, sporting a new haircut, the People's Team, Ismail September, and the Peninsula Patriots. Let's get a round of applause for the Patriots, please. They're joined by none other than Opa, no stranger to the CPL. He's won a couple of titles and will certainly want to bring a few home here for the People's Team. I believe he's won a few awards as well across at Durbanville. He's still playing his cricket at the bright young age of 23. Opa's in the mix and certainly making things happen. We then got the Dragons, and the Dragons are led there by Saeed Bray. They've got Shabs alongside them and Chazzy. They deserve a special mention. And to one of the senior members of the Devil's Peak Dragons, Shukri Conrad, the first South African coach to bring home a world title. That was an amazing achievement as they took down Australia and went on to become the World Test Championship champions. To Shukri Conrad and his team, what a performance, and we hope that the boys sitting in the crowd here tonight and those watching live will follow in those footsteps of Aiden Markram and Kagiso Rabada, and one day play in your side, not just the Dragons team, but move along and play for the national side as well. Some say, and the rumors going around the block, is that Shukri those boys play out there, and certainly took those skills on across to Lords to get them across the line. We've got the Pirates. Amil is there in the mix there, now leading the Pirates with Henko Borman, and they will certainly want to bring something to that pirate ship there and bring home a few titles. They're the new kids on the block here, but are certainly looking to make a massive, massive impact. Let's give them a round of applause, please. The Invincibles, as they became known, the Phantoms Invincibles, the team in purple, have everything in order, have a number of players wanting to come across to that franchise. The Sangers in the mix on that side are certainly doing things in the right way and have put things in place. Manny and Rainer, the two men leading the charge there for the Phantoms. Let's give them a round of applause. The Cape Vikings, originally led there by Ashwell Prince, now the reins taken over by Gerard Maria and Faisal Eli, who have brought glory to that franchise. They are a formidable force and have a number of exciting cricketers in their ranks. They are one of the favourites as we go into the draft here tonight. Let's get a round of applause for the Cape Vikings, please. And for a gentleman who stood on this very ground many, many years ago, he's now reunited with his partner, one of the most famous franchises in the CPL. The Bulls are back in town, and they are there by Shafiq and his partner, Mr. October. Mr. October stood on this very ground a few years ago for the final, and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the Bulls." Let's give them a round of applause, please. To all of those watching live, this is your moment. You are now part of something much bigger than us just standing here. The CPL and all that it stands for is part of the NPL family, which stretches across over 9 different provinces. The LPL in Johannesburg and the surrounds, which incorporates Pretoria in the northern section, the eastern section through the Benoni region and moving far across to the west as well. You've got the FPL across in Bloemfontein and moving out to those regions. You then have as well the XPL across in the KZN region. The CPL in the Cape and the Boerland region, the MPL, which was just recently concluded in Mpumalanga, and then you have the EPL across in the Eastern Cape. That completes the stable. There are a number of players who are applying their trade in numerous tournaments of the NPL franchises. We encourage every player to test their skills against the very, very best in the country. The registrations for the CPL were remarkable. We've seen the most healthiest intake of CPL registrations in our history. Being part of this broader family means that you get exposed to over 6 million views across a 90-day period within our social media circles. That is something that can catapult your career. We've now seen Lohandre Pretorius, who has been with us since the ages of 11. You've seen his brother now make the SA Under-19 side through Vian Pretorius. You are now starting to walk in those very footsteps of those players trying to make the mark in the game. This is your stage. This is your platform. And what we try to create here is cricket and sport without politics that can transcend boundaries and break down barriers and take you to the next level. The unseen child, the child that is dying out for an opportunity, we treat you as our own and hope that you can make a mark on this wonderful game that has given us all so much to live for. This tournament must live beyond us. The NPL tournaments must go beyond us. The vision that we share is for every child to come together, every child to stand on our shoulders and become far better than we ever were or ever could be. It is then your responsibility to pass that baton on to the next generation, to keep going and keep trying so that one day we'll all become world champions and at the end of the day be better for it because we want to work together. That is a sport that unites. That is a sport that will provide you with a chance to show what you're about. The auditors will go through the retained players in each of the sections, and just a message to all of those out there, put your name in the comments section if you want to hear it, if you haven't heard it as yet, and you want to make sure you selected. If you are here tonight, stand up, come forward. We might have a little gift or two to hand to you. If you're in the audience, scream and shout your name. We're about to launch a few important moments, and I'd like to thank first a number of our sponsors. Number one, and first and foremost, Decofern Furniture, for what they've done for the NPL over the last few years has been remarkable. Without their support, we'd not be able to move on to the different tournaments. We'll not be able to provide cricket for so many, thousands and thousands of children playing the game across the divide. Kanu equipment for all that they do. We have resurrected no fewer than 7 cricket fields around the country to bring it back to some of the most glorious looking fields you have in South Africa today. The wickets are of the best standards. In the CPL, we want to work towards creating a better environment, improving on the facilities that we have, and working towards a brighter future that provides you guys with the very, very best. All your pictures, all your games will be live streamed through our photographers, Mr. Hackner and team. Gun & Moore, the most iconic brand in the world, used by the very, very best players. Ben Stokes uses it. It also was used by Stephen Waugh, are now official partners of the NPL tournaments. You are now taking the strides into the next chapters. Cherry vehicles are part of our mobility and automobile sponsors. So thank you to all of the sponsors for making this possible. Thank you to all of the kids for embracing us as your family and taking us into your hearts. To all of the parents for the sacrifices that you guys make, it is truly appreciated. And all I have to say to you is that you guys are the true champions of what we are about. We treat your kids as our very own, and we certainly will do everything we can to provide them with everything of the best. We believe in them as much as you do, and we certainly will do everything in our power to make sure that they have every opportunity of realizing their dream of becoming the very best in the world. We'll not settle for anything less. To all the players that have registered, thank you. There will be a number of boys that will get selected tonight and girls who will get selected tonight. For those that miss out across 3 divisions, the under-11s, the under-13s, and the open divisions, we have some exciting news for you as well. We are introducing a CPL Division 1 for the very first time, and your names will be selected in that region to give you an opportunity. The CPL Division 1 will be played in exactly the same time frame as the current block indicated. We are about providing you with that showcase. To our auditors, first and foremost, we'll start off with the junior ranks. I guess this Patriots table look nice and excited. These young boys are ready to go and try and claim the trophy for the people's team. I'm going to go first across to Lindsay O'Malley. We'll start off with the 10 and under section to give us the retained players in each of these sections.
Yeah, thanks, Ziad. We'll start with the Bulls under 10 or 10 and under. They've got a late withdrawal, so they will go in with 5 players in their pre-signed list. That is Joshua Cook, Jake Dixon, Ishmael Domingo, William Edwards, and Cole Isdale. So Ben Dyer has withdrawn for that competition. And then we go to the Zaidan Desai, Ryan Harkman, Luke Henwood, Peter Callis, Daniel Lowe, and Adrian Marshall. The Patriots, they've retained AJ Albani, Chris Brandt, Ian Dalport, Jude Libber, and Ruben Nelson. Benjamin Robenheimer completes their list before Ish gets excited.
He's certainly looking on the ball here, Lindsay O'Malley. He's got your number.
It's early days, early days. We'll go to the Phantoms. They got Stefan Barnard, Daniel Pettersworth, Matthew DeWitt, Luan Duplessis, John Milan, and Jimmy Jr. Reynolds. The Pirates, 10 and under, Dylan Cullitz, Adrian Carr, Prince, David Smith, and Joshua Wilkinson. And then the Vikings, 10 and unders, Cole De Bruin, Abdul Iso, Aidan Florence, Suleiman Khan, Finn Wilson, and Liam Winspear.
Some exciting names in there. We hear that of Winspear. The Phantoms Invincibles certainly have a good group in amongst them as well. Lindsay O'Malley, Jack Harkman, young Harkman. We saw him play a fine innings not so long ago. 70-odd not out. So the talent in the 10 and under is undeniable. It's going to make for a cracking competition.
Absolutely. There's a lot of talented kids. Like I said, Harkman in the MPL was brilliant. Peter Callis is becoming almost a household name around the country in our tournaments. So a lot of good, talented kids in their teams, and it's going to be excellent to see what they can do in the new competition.
If there are any of the retained players in any of the franchises' names that were called out here tonight, and you sit in here, I'd like you in the 10 and under section to please stand up and come forward. If there are any of the 10 and under boys here, let's give him a round of applause. I've got the young Patriots man across here. Let's give him a round of applause. A couple other boys making their way from the back as well. We'll ask Mr. Neil Peterson to get me a Patriots one, and as these boys introduce themselves, they'll get a poster as well. What's your name, young man?
Benji Robenheimer.
Benji Robenham, and you playing for the People's team. How does it feel to be part of the Patriots side?
It's amazing.
Is this the best tournament going around?
Of course.
Are the Patriots going to win it again?
Definitely.
The People's team in the mix. I've got Neil Peterson will come and give this young man a poster. That's for you, sir. We got it across there. Smile for the cameras. Let's give him a round of applause. Here comes your next man. You may go back to your seat. What's your name, sir?
Logan Genade.
Logan Genade. And who are you going to be playing for?
For the Pirates.
For the Pirates. Big changes in the Pirates management there. Do they have the ability to bring home the title?
Of course.
It's the easy game. Who do you believe is going to be your biggest threat around here from the other franchises?
Not sure.
Not sure. Doesn't matter. The Pirates will win it.
Yes.
All right, Pirates of the win. Here we go. Mr. Genade collects his poster as well. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way back across there. Mum wants to get a little picture in there. She's more than welcome to do so. Just about 250 picks happening for the young man. But here we go. You know stranger to the CPL, sir. Tell everyone what's your name.
Aiden Florence.
Aiden Florence. Are you the best cricketer in the family?
Think so.
Last time I checked with you, you told me you're the best. What's changed?
Nothing.
Who won the last backyard game?
Me.
Well, clearly you are the best. All right. Which team are you playing for?
Vikings.
The Vikings. Vikings for life for you, Mr. Florence?
Surely.
Surely. And the Vikings, are they going to take down the Patriots?
Of course.
Easy game. And the Pirates? Pirates, they have no fear.
We can beat them easily.
We can beat them. We've got a poster for you as well. That's Mr. Florence. We'll get his Vikings poster across here. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way back to... What's your name, sir?
Cole De Bruin.
Cole De Bruin. And which team will you be playing for?
For the Cape Vikings.
For the Cape Vikings. You and Mr. Florence get along well?
Yes.
Are you as naughty as him?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's an interesting answer. And you're a batsman or bowler?
Bowler.
Bowler. Fast bowler?
Kind of.
Do you chirp the batsman?
Yes.
I like that. Who's your favorite cricketer?
Rabada.
Rabada. Let's give this young man a round of applause as he gets his poster as well. What's your name, sir?
Waidi so.
It is so. And who you? Oh, you hit the ball nice and hard, eh? Who are you playing for?
Vikings.
The Vikings. So 3 Vikings men in the mix here. And you, who's your favorite cricketer?
Eden Markram.
Aiden Markram. And what's your highest score?
67.
Very well done. Let's give him a round of applause, Mr. Isao, as he collects his poster as well. We're going to go into now the matrix, and I'm going to receive the matrix here from Lindsay O'Malley for the 10 and under section. All right, I've got the matrix in front of me. The way it works is that each team will get a pick. They've got 10 seconds to make their call. I'll try my utmost to put them under pressure and see if they stumble. Are there any 10 and under boys in the house here tonight who have not been in the retained players list just yet? Lift your hands for me. Couple of them hiding away, but we'll get to them in due course. So the matrix is out. To each of the teams, do you believe that the official list is sent out? Are there any notable omissions for any reason whatsoever on the registration list? All good with that. So as you see on your registration list or on your players listing, there's a number and there's a name. Call out the name and number so that Lindsay O'Malley can do it clearly and the auditors can then approve your pick. Some of the pronunciations we've heard over the years has tested me, and this will certainly make my life a little bit easier. So as we move on, the first pick of round 1 will belong to the Pirates. Pirates, you're on the clock, and the first pick is yours in the 10 and under section. Tyrese McCallum, number 13. Tyrese McCallum is the first pick for the Pirates. We move on to the Dragons. Dragons, who's your first pick, round 1? Number 16, Noah Naker. Noah Naker, number 16 for the Dragons. Patriots, the People's Team. Your pick, round 1. Number 19, Reinhard Rademeyer will be picked for the Patriots. Number 19, Reinhard Rademeyer for the Bulls. Their first pick. Number 106, Alex Fick, a great pick there by the Bulls, and he's another man who's had an exciting tournament just recently. Alex Fick will be playing for the Bulls, number 106. Vikings, your pick first. Number 5, Carter Cedrus is the pick. Carter Cedrus, number 5 for the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick to complete the first round. Number 97, Liam de Jong. An excellent first round of selections there. Number 97, Liam de Jong. We move into round 2, and the Invincibles have got the first pick. Number 15, Christian Moody is the pick for the Invincibles. We go to the Vikings for their second round pick. Number 12, Henny Lowe is the call, approved by the auditor. Number 12, Henny Lowe. For the Bulls, round 2. 153, Mitchell Pickett. Am I right? No. Picken. Number 153, Mitchell Picken for the Bulls. Patriots, your pick, round 2. Number 17, Morgan Peterson is the call. Number 17, Morgan Peterson for the Patriots. Dragons, your pick, round 2. Number 24, Jackson Fillen for the Dragons. Number 24, Jackson Fillen for the Dragons. The Pirates to complete round 2. Joshua Souness, number 22, an excellent young cricketer, all-rounder. Number 22, Joshua Souness, will play for the Pirates. That is a fantastic pick there by the Pirates. We go into round 3, and the Vikings will take us off. Number 128, Christian Lansart is the man that will be playing for the Vikings. 128, Christian Lansart. Phantoms, your pick, round 3. Number 16, number 14, Francis Minster is the call. Number 14 to the Phantoms, Francis Minster. Patriots, your pick, round 3. Number 18, Altus Prinsloo for the Patriots. Number 18, Altus Prinsloo for the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, round 3. Number 119, Karel Hofmeyer is the call for the Pirates. 119, Karel Hofmeyer for the Pirates. Off to the Dragons we go, round 3. Already taken the Dragons nick off early. Shukri won't be impressed. Number 163, James Snyder. Sido. 163, James Sido for the Dragons. Number 163, James Sido for the Dragons. The Bulls to complete round 3. Number 23, William Sykes. William Sykes for the Bulls. Number 23, William Sykes for the Bulls. Bulls, round 4, eh? Starting of round 4, the Bulls to go first. Just waiting for the number here for the Bulls. Hopefully it's in alphabetical order. Number 124, what is the name? Ethan J for the Bulls. Number 124, Ethan J for the Bulls. The People's Team, back to you. Number 150 for the Patriots, Yusuf Osman. Number 150 for the People's Team, Yusuf Osman. Dragons, your pick, round 4. Number 20, Marcus Robinson. Number 20, Marcus Robinson. We go, that's for the Dragons. We go across to the Pirates in round 4. Number 171, Ruan van Berger for the Pirates. Ruan van Berger, 171 for the Pirates. Phantoms, your pick, round 4. Number 2 for the Phantoms, Josh Becker. Number 2 for the Phantoms, Josh Becker. Vikings, your pick to complete the halfway stage. Number 9 for the Vikings, Alexander Havman. Have we got it right? Alexander Havman for the Vikings. That will take us to the halfway stage, Lindsay O'Malley. I'm going to go across to Neil Peterson just to tell us, who do you still believe is left in that list of players that you might recommend? Give me about 3 or 4 names there, Mr. Peterson. And you could use the mic from Lindsay, please.
There's a few names there. I'll start with Hayden Ludovic. There's a Utman Davids. Colby Fredericks.
So those are a couple of names that Neil has given us across. Is there one more that you want to highlight there first, Neil?
Samuel Alberts.
Samuel Alberts. Some big names still remaining with 4 rounds of picks to go here. If you haven't heard your name yet, put it in the comment section. Make sure that these coaches are watching. Lindsay O'Malley, in terms of categories, how are the players and the teams looking?
Yeah, we look at category A. The Bulls have selected 1. They've got 2 to go. Dragons have selected 3. Patriots 3. The Phantoms have selected 3 category A's. Pirates 2 category A. Vikings 3 category A.
Thank you so much for that, Lindsay O'Malley. Into round 5 we go, and the Dragons will be first up here. Round 5 for the Dragons, 10 and under section. Uthman Davids, what's the number, please? Number 6 for the Dragons, Uthman Davids. Number 6 for the Dragons, Uthman Davids. Vikings, your pick in round 5. Number 108, Kieran Fourie. Number 108 for the Vikings, Kieran Fourie. Phantoms, your pick, round 5. Number 146 for the Phantoms, Janko Olivier. Number 146 for the Phantoms, Janko Olivier. Bulls, your pick, round 5. Sebastian Smith for the Bulls, number 21. Number 21 for the Bulls, Sebastian Smith. Pirates, your pick, round 5. Number 1 on the list, Samuel Alberts goes across to the Pirates. Number 1 to the Pirates, Samuel Alberts. Patriots to complete the round, please. Number 181 to the Patriots, Mr. Fulyun. Number 181 to the Patriots, Mr. Fulyun. Patriots, you get to go again in round 6, please. That's a big call, a big call there by the People's team. What's the number? Number 11, Hayden Ludwig will be going across to the People's team. Congratulations to Hayden Ludwig. Let's call him up. Give him a round of applause. He's standing here. Let's give him a round of applause. Neil, if you could give me a Patriots poster, as this young man has grown up on the CPL fields. Hayden Ludwig to the People's team. There you go. That's for you, sir. And I think they've got a chair available for you as well. You can go across. Well done, Mr. Ludwig. Join in the People's team. Ishmael had a big smile in his face when he made that selection. Chessie might not be able to go home tonight, so if anyone's got a spare room, please keep it open for Chessie. Bulls, your pick, please. Round 6. Taken. Number 115 for the Bulls, Michael Hall. 115 for the Bulls, Michael Hall. Pirates, your pick, please. Round 6. Number 96 for the Pirates, Evan De Beer. 96 for the Pirates, Evan De Beer. Phantoms, your pick, please. Round 6. 132, Paul Roos. Paul Roets is the call. 132, eh? 132, Paul Roets for the Phantoms Invincibles. Vikings, your pick, round 6. Number 7 for the Vikings, Jean de Lange is the call for the Vikings, Jean de Lange. Dragons to complete round 6, please. Number 1008, Mateo Keat is the call. Number 1008, Mateo Keat for the Dragons. Thank you, Lindsay O'Malley. Into the penultimate round. If you haven't heard your name yet, put it in the comment section. Are there any 10 and under boys in the house that might have arrived late that haven't heard their name yet? Don't be shy to lift your hands if you are in the house here tonight. We're going into round 7. Pirates, your pick first, please. Mr. Fulyun, 179 to the Pirates. 179 to the Pirates. Mr. Fulyun, Dragons, your pick, round 7. Number 129, Stian Lerum. Number 129, Stian Lerum. Patriots, your pick, round 7. Number 174, Jean van die Kerk is the call for the Patriots. 174, Jean van die Kerk for the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, please. I'll give you another go there, Shafiq. Number? Number 10 for the Bulls, Ian Kafar is the call. Ian Kafar for the Bulls, number 10. Vikings, your pick, penultimate round. Jeez. Bringing out the big boys here are the Vikings. Number 83, Muhammad Ali is the call by the Vikings. Number 83. Approved, Lindsay? Number 83 for the Vikings, Muhammad Ali. Phantoms to complete the penultimate round, please. Number 134 for the Phantoms. 134 for the Phantoms, Casey Lewis. Casey Lewis approved. Into the final round, the Invincibles to complete us. Phantoms have chosen number 155. What's the name, Lindsay? Lucas Potgieter, number 155, Lucas Potgieter for the Phantoms. Vikings, your final pick, please. Number 105, Aiden Essop for the Vikings. 105, Aiden Ayan Esop. Ayan Esop for the Vikings, number 105. Bulls, final pick. I wonder if they're going to be in sync between name and number. Now, number 118, what's his name? Edward Hill is the call. 118 for the Bulls, Edward Hill. That's for the Bulls, 118 Edward Hill. Patriots, your final pick, please. And the name? 135. Ishmael stumped by the name. Lindsay? Zulkarnain Mohammed for the Patriots. 135. Zulkarnain Mohammed will be playing for the People's team. Number 135. Dragons, your final pick, please. 165 for the Dragons, Simpiwe Tashe. 165 for the Dragons, Simpiwe Tashe. The final pick of the night belongs to the Pirates. Number 25, Christian Visser for the Pirates. Number 125, Christian Visser. Who's this? Bulls, you've got one more pick. Number 82, Ben Alexander is the call. Number 82 for the Bulls, Ben Alexander. And that completes the 10 and under draft here for tonight. The names will be verified by Lindsay O'Malley. Each of the directors or coaches to go across to the table to have the names signed off as per your squad section. To all the boys out there, congratulations for being selected. To all of those that haven't been selected, you will be placed in the under 11 Division 1 of the CPL. We're going to be resuming within 7 minutes, and we'll be back. Thank you so much. A round of applause for everyone, please. The auditors on my right-hand side, Lindsay O'Malley, will give us the retained players in each of these franchises for the 11 and under. May we ask everyone to please settle down.
Thanks, we just wait for everybody to get back to their seats. We'll start with the retained list for the 11 and unders. We move to the Bulls. Let's just start with them once again. We've got Tom Botner, James Campbell, Harry Cottrell, Harrison McDavid, Daniel Pedersen, and Thomas Valthagen. The Dragons, they've opted with Nicole Berger, Mateo Jude Chaguta, Sachin Hafki, Nathan Landu, Issa Omar, and Yusha Zaindin. The Patriots, hopefully I get all 6 this time, have Kian April, Leo Saliers, Jean de Jager, Alex Dunn, George Kloppers, and Leon van Niekerk. The Phantoms, they've gone with John Anderson, Zian Kirsten, Ben Hafner, Luca Laub, Ruger Spaletta, and Jasper Wren. The Pirates, they've opted for Christian Bornman, Mason Bowers, Marco de Lange, Michael Molnar, Riley Muller, and Retief Neertling. And then we move on to the Vikings. They've opted for Tristan de Groot, Ryan Florence, Blake McCallum, Abdul Aziz Meyer, Caleb Oppenlander, and Justin Hulga.
Some big names in the mix there, Lindsay. We've seen De Jager being retained by the People's team. You've seen also Miller in the set of the Pirates. The here Kloot looking across at the Vikings. So there's some exciting talent moving around here. Bornman looking to make his mark as well across in the Pirates. And then Laub, who's a big name player coming up from the invincible Phantom side, now moving into the 11 and under section. He is a wonderful cricketer. It is all set and the stage is set for each of these boys to challenge each other. Who will get the better of who, and what's your opinion and take on it, Lindsay O'Malley?
Yeah, you mentioned the name Luca Laub. I think it was the bowler of the tournament for the Phantoms, 10 and under. Special talent to watch out for. Then the debate will continue with you and Ryan Florence from the Florence family. So that's another good name to look out for. Blake McCallum, we saw... 1, 2, there we go. We saw him... Let's try again. So McCallum obviously played a couple of good innings for the Vikings last year. Jasper Wren also played in the MPL. So we've got a couple of good names here and talented boys in the 11 and under.
Spaletta is also in the mix here. We know that the People's team have 2 months of the year covered. They've got April and September in the mix, so we'll wait to see what goes on there. If you've heard your name in the retained or pre-signed players section, please make your way to the front of the stage, please. In any of the franchises, let's give these boys a massive round of applause as they come forward here, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting taller by the day, sir. Introduce yourself to the audience there.
I'm John de Jager.
And you're going to be playing for the People's team. You've been with them last year, and what is it like being in the People's side?
Awesome.
Do you guys have the capability of going all the way this season and claiming the title?
Indeed.
And are you looking to skip the side, or has that decision been made as yet?
I am skipping the side.
You are the captain. Let's give him a round of applause as he gets his poster for the People's team. Mr. De Jager himself going to be captain in. There he is. He'll make his way back across. Here we go. So what is your name?
Riley Miller.
Riley Miller, playing for the Pirates. Do the Pirates have the ingredients to build up a formidable team?
Most definitely.
And tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you a batsman or a bowler?
I'm an all-rounder.
An all-rounder. What number are you looking to bat in the Pirates setup this season?
Middle order between 4 to 6.
Can you hit a couple of big sixes?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Let's get a Pirates poster across to him there, please, Neil. Let's give him a round of applause, please. He's joined by another Pirates man here. And what is your name, sir?
Christian Bowman.
Christian Bowman, a very stern look about you. Who's your favorite cricketer? Please evict that man for line, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you think? The Pirates have the ability to tell us who's your favorite cricketer?
Joe Root.
Joe Root. And do you model your game along the way he plays?
Kind of.
Kind of. You'll be an exceptional cricketer if you are anywhere close to Joe Root. Let's get him a Pirates poster, ladies and gentlemen. Give this man a round of applause. Here we go. The big man stepping up here, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Florence himself. Tell everyone your first name.
Ryan Florence.
Ryan Florence. The question everyone wants to know the answer to, and it's a big one. Are you the best Florence cricketer in the family?
Of course.
Now, we heard someone say that they had a game yesterday in the backyard and they won that one. Is that true?
No.
So you won it.
Yes.
All right. And are the Vikings going to win this?
Yes.
Easy game?
Maybe.
Maybe. Who's the biggest threat? Who's your biggest rival here at the CPL?
Patriots.
The Patriots, the people's team. Mr. Neil Peterson, let's give this man a poster. Let's get a round of applause for Mr. Florence himself, please. All right, into the draft we go. Some exceptional, talented boys there. We'll start off first with the Dragons, and they will have the first pick in round one. Please, teams, remember to state the number and then the name of the player. Bulls, we'll give you some time to prepare. All right. Dragons, first up. Number 197, Jack Harkman is the call. 197, Jack Harkman for the Dragons in the 11 and under. Pirates, your first pick, round one. 193, Neil Butterworth, the call for the Pirates. 193, Neil Butterworth for the Pirates. Phantoms, your pick, please. What a pick there by the Phantoms. I cannot believe that name took so long to be called. Number 199. Am I right, Lindsay O'Malley? 199. Tashinga Tashi Mukarati, an exceptional cricketer making his way across here to the coast. Vikings, your pick, round one. Number 200 for the Vikings, Amir Taylor. Number 200 for the Vikings, Amir Taylor. Bulls, your pick, round one. Number 192, Anton Breitenbach is the call for the Bulls. 192, Anton Breitenbach for the Bulls. The People's team. 191, Sion Botha for the defending champions. 191 for the defending champions, the People's team. For the Patriots, Sion Botha. Into round two we go. Patriots, you first up. Number 190, Trent Blake. Am I right? Number 190 for the Patriots, Trent Blake. Bulls, your pick, round two. 294, Carl Muller is the call. 294, Carl Muller for the Bulls. Vikings, your pick, round two. 188, Tafik Baradin. 188, Tafik Baradin for the Vikings. 188 is the Vikings call. Phantoms, your pick, round two. 319, Shay Vasami for the Phantoms. 319, Shay Vasami for the Phantoms. Pirates, your pick, please. Ben Raiters, 303 for the Pirates. 303 for the Pirates, Ben Raiters. Dragons, your pick, round two. 273 for the Dragons, Daniel Hobbs. Daniel Hobbs for the Dragons, 273. Bulls to start us off in round three. Number 312, Ryan Stradom for the Bulls. Ryan Stradom for the Bulls, 312. Am I right, Lindsay? 312 for the Bulls. Patriots? 306 for the Patriots, Jaden Smith. 306, Jaden Smith for the Patriots. Phantoms, your pick, please. 252 for the Phantoms, Yanu Cronier. 252, Yanu Cronier for the Phantoms. Dragons, your pick, round three. Say the name again for me. 279, what's the name, Lindsay? Tahir Lando. Yahir Lando. 279, Yahir Lando for the Dragons. Pirates, your pick, round three. 297, Andre Neethling for the Pirates. What was that number, Lindsay? 297, Neethling to the Pirates. Vikings to complete round three. 294, Zach De La Guerra for the Vikings. 294 to the Vikings. Vikings, you may get to go again as we come towards the halfway stage of the 11 and under draft. (315) Dian van der Merwe for the Vikings. 315 Dian van der Merwe for the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, round 4. 290 for the Phantoms, Ben Matthews. 290 for the Phantoms, Ben Matthews. Pirates, your pick, round 4. 250 Liam Carstens. 250 Liam Carstens for the Pirates. Dragons, round 4. 195, Mr. Davids himself. 195, Davids is the call. Patriots, your pick, round 4. 320 Zander Verwey for the Patriots. 320 Zander Verwey for the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, please, round 4. 268 Joseph Hampton. 268 Joseph Hampton. That takes us to the halfway stage, Lindsay O'Malley. Are there any 11 and under boys here in the crowd today still waiting to hear their name? All seem, yes, we've got a young man. Come forward for me, young man. Let's hear what's he about. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way up here to the front. We'll give him a bit of an introduction as well. He looks a little bit nervous. No need to be. There's 6 franchises. If you sell yourself quite well, yeah, I'm sure they'll put up their hands. What's your name, sir?
Troy Kramer.
Troy Kramer. Say it a bit louder.
Troy Kramer.
And which school do you go to?
Edgemead Primary.
Edgemead Primary. Batsman or bowler?
Bowler.
Bowler. Fast bowler?
Medium pace bowler.
Medium pace bowler. What's the most wickets you've taken?
4.
4 in an innings. Against who did you take it?
Fishhook.
Fishhook. All right. And who's your favorite cricketer? Rabada. And in the A side at your school?
Yep.
Yes, A side. Give your name one more time to these franchises sitting over there.
Troy Kramer.
Troy Kramer will allow him to go back to his position. Let's give him a round of applause. Takes a lot of courage for the young man to come forward. We're going to go across to Neil Peterson. Neil, if you could give us some insights as to some of the boys. We know Troy Kramer's in the mix. Give us a few more names that you might want to highlight. 3 or 4 names, please.
Blake Laram, definitely a must-have. Decent little seamer, and he can offer you something with the bat as well. The other one, there we go. Mahir Khan as well, decent player. You need to take him.
What type of player is he? Do you know a little bit more about him? All-rounder?
He's a bit of an all-rounder. He'll offer you something with both bat and ball.
All right. Thank you for that, Neil Peterson. Now we move into round 5. If you're watching this live, please make sure you put in your name in the comments section. We go across to the Pirates first up, round 5. Two, 267, James Hampton for the Pirates. 267, James Hampton for the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, please, round 5. 194, Mahir Khan is the pick. 194, Mahir Khan, taken there by the Bulls. Patriots, your pick, please, round 5. Number 300, Zuriel Peterson is the call. Number 300, Zuriel Peterson, the call by the Patriots. Vikings, your pick, round 5. 189, Heath Bjerkmans, am I right? 189 for the Vikings. Dragons, your pick, round 5. Number 1006, Daniel Christensen. 1006 for the Dragons. Phantoms, your pick, round 5. 196, Ger Dupree. 196, Ger Dupree for the Phantoms. Just waiting for verification by the auditor. Approved, 196, approved before the Phantoms. Phantoms, you get to go again in round 6, please. 257, Nathan Dos Santos, the call for the Phantoms, and that one is approved. 257, Nathan Dos Santos for the Phantoms. Vikings, round 6 pick, please. 309, Ben Smith is the call. 309 for the Vikings, Ben Smith is the call, and it is approved. Dragons, your pick, round 6. 262 for the Dragons, Zach Freeman. 262 for the Dragons, Zach Freeman. Patriots, your pick, round 6. 260 Aiden Ferreira for the People's Team. 260 Aiden Ferreira for the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, round 6. Franco Swart for the Bulls, number 313. Franco Swart, 313 for the Bulls. Pirates to complete round 6, please. 258 Pierre Els for the Pirates. 258 Pierre Els completed. Dragons, penultimate pick, please. Troy Kramer, here's the pick. What number? Come forward, Troy Kramer. We'll get him a poster as well. What's his number there? 251. Troy Kramer, the man with 4 wickets in the Edgemead side. Coming across, getting taken. He'll collect the poster of the Dragons here as well. Let's give the young man a round of applause. A big moment. He came up and got his way picked. Welcome to the CPL family. Congratulations. We'll allow you to go back there. They're giving him a big round of applause for the Dragons. All right, the Pirates still need to make one Category A selection, as I've been informed by the auditor, and we go into the penultimate round. I wonder what's their pick going to be. Pirates, your call. 198, Blake Lem is the call. 198, Blake Laram. Blake Laram, 198 for the Pirates. Phantoms, penultimate pick, please. Manny's smiling. Number 287, Reichardt Maria. The pick for the Phantoms, 287, Reichardt Maria for the Phantoms. Vikings, penultimate pick. 314 for the Vikings, Stefan van der Berg. 314 for the Vikings, Stefan van der Berg. Bulls, your pick, please. 321 for the Bulls, Ben Viljoen. 321 for the Bulls, Ben Viljoen. Patriots, your pick, please. 289, Magnus Mateer is the call. For the Patriots, 289, Magnus Mateer for the Patriots. Into the final round. If you haven't heard your name, put your name in the comment section. We'll certainly try to help you out here. Patriots, you got to go first. 323, Stefan Versace for the Patriots. 323, Stefan Versace, correct? Versace for the Patriots. Bulls, final pick. 284 for the Bulls, Zuko Makaleni. 284, Zuko Makaleni is the call for the Bulls. Vikings, your pick, please. 252, Janku Cronje for... Oh, that's not going to go. That one won't be approved. 318, Mohammed Mahesh for the Vikings. 318 is the call. Mohammed Vayej is the call for the Vikings to complete their round. 318. 318 for the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, please. 269, Luca Hanke for the Phantoms. 269, Luca Hanke for the Phantoms. Pirates, penultimate pick. Oh, sorry, final pick. 280, Francois Leroux for the Pirates. 280, Francois Leroux for the Pirates. Dragons, final pick, please. Say it again. 26, 264. Munir Ghani is the call. Munir Ghani, he had a good, I think he was with the Vikings last season, if I'm not mistaken, and he took a couple of wickets against the Dragons. Now will be playing his trade here for the Dragons. That will complete the round, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to seeing everyone out there on the fields. If you haven't heard your name, do not despair, as there will be an 11 under Division 1 as well, and those teams will be announced during the course of the next week. Congratulations to all of the boys that have been picked. We're back in 7 minutes for the 12 and under. Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, may we ask everyone to please settle down. We want to get going for the 12 and under CPL draft, please. May we ask everyone to please settle down. We're about to get going for the 12 and under CPL draft. Both singers missing in the house just yet. I'm sure they'll come back in a couple of seconds. We're here at Newlands President Suite where the CPL draft is taking place. A big one coming up here, the 12 and under section. There comes Manny. He's certainly got Rainer well trained and the Phantoms look a formidable force here. Wherever you turn and look, you'll see a Florence in the house somewhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for the 12 and under draft. I'm going to go across to Lindsay O'Malley to give us the retained players in the 12 and under section.
Yeah, thanks, yeah. This time we'll swap it out a bit. We'll start with the Vikings. We move to their 12 and under retained list, or pre-signed list. They've got Callan De Bruin, Dutch Patel, Hamza Pocker, Troy Schilder, James Wappenaar, and Luan Webb. The Pirates, they've got Ethan Clemenston, Wouter Du Plessis, Ruben Meyers, Christoph Rademan, Daniel Tron, and Joshua Volmer. The Phantoms, they've got Harvey Brown, Nicholas Kirk, Zen McLaughlin, Suleiman Schroeder, Phoenix Van Sale, and Dylan Wren. In the Patriots, they've got Zach Totoy, Emir Khan, Lebo Makuba, Caleb Minnen, Zandre Muller, and Pelias Potgieter. Dragons, they've got Mahir Daniels, Hayden Murray, Zuhair Mustafa, Cameron Quinn, Ethan Stoutersdijk, and William Wilkinson. The Bulls have had one late withdrawal in Adam Hendricks, so they've got 5 in their pre-signed list. William Alexander, Josh Bass, Jamie O'Horney, Cooper Swindon, and Riley Wolverson.
Some big names in the mix there as well, and was an epic final of which the Dragons got across the line there, Lindsay O'Malley. It is a big tournament. Give us a few of your thoughts on some of those players, please.
Yeah, it's interesting. We start with the Patriots. They've got a big hitter there in Caleb Minnen, who was excellent in the under-11 competition last year, so he's moving over to the under-12s. With him is Emir Khan. I think he's, with us. The bucket, I think they called him. So he's with us from the Patriots, so that's a good name to see retained.
Just say that name again, Lindsay. I saw that smile on his face. Say it one more time.
The bucket. So he's going to keep that name for life. And then one to look out for was exceptional last year, James Wappenaar. Is the excellent batter for the Vikings.
Thank you so much, Lindsay O'Malley. Some exciting names in there, the bucket, and anyone else who's been called up in the retained players list. May we ask you guys to please stand up and come forward. Here we go. We got a few of them. Let's give them a round of applause as they make their way out to the front here. I'll ask Jawed and Neil Peterson to get a few posters ready for these boys. Well, that smile, isn't that a smile to play for, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that smile. Playing for the people's team, Mr. Khan himself. How does it feel to be part of the CPL and part of the Peninsula Patriots?
Good.
And the nickname, the bucket, is that something that's going to stick? Have people called you that ever since the CPL?
Yeah,
Are the Patriots going to win it?
of course.
Of course, yes. Here's the bucket. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he collects his poster. The next man up, tell everyone your name, sir.
Riley Wolverson.
Riley Wolverson, and you no stranger to the CPL. You've been around. How does it feel? Tell us who you're playing for.
The Bulls.
The Bulls. How does it be feeling to join the Bulls this season?
I'm very excited.
Do you believe that the Bulls can mount a challenge to take down the Dragons and teams like the Patriots this season?
Of course.
Let's get this man a Bulls poster. Here he comes. Mr. Wolverson gets his poster as well. Next man up here. Here he stands nice and tall. What's your name, sir?
Calendar Brain,
Calendar Brain. And who are you going to be playing for?
the Cape Vikings.
The Cape Vikings. Are you a batsman or a bowler?
I'm batting all-rounder.
A batting all-rounder. And who's your favorite player?
AB de Villiers.
A.B. de Villiers. And how does it feel to be part of the Vikings setup?
Exciting.
Exciting. We'll allow you to collect a poster there as well. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Big man standing up here. Tell everyone your name.
Suleiman Schroeder,
Suleiman Schroeder. And who are you playing for?
the Phantoms.
It better be the Phantoms. You're all dressed up here. If it wasn't the Phantoms, you might have been walking home. But to be part of the Phantoms, how is it working under the Manny and Rainer over there?
Exceptional.
Exceptional. Are they very strict?
Not really. They let us roam free and they give us time and we always have fun.
Do we know the same, Manny?
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations and well done. You're part of the Phantoms. We look forward to seeing you in action. All right, into the draft we go here. Some big names already called out into the draft. The Bulls will start us off in round one. Please remember, call the number and the name out as we move into the draft. Bulls first, round one. David Lansart, the first call. Faisal doesn't look happy with you. Number 331 for the Bulls. David Lansart for the Bulls. 331 is the call. Pirates, your pick, please. Round one. 454, Skulk Prinsloo, the call for the Pirates. What number again? Just remind me, Lindsay. 454, Skulk for the Pirates. Patriots, your pick, round one. 334, Axel Zwarts is the call. 334, Axel Zwarts for the Patriots. Phantoms, your pick, round one. 330, Abdul Khan, the call for the Phantoms. 330, Abdul Khan for the Phantoms. Vikings, who are disappointed not to get Lansart, will now make their call. 328, Nicholas Hand is the call for the Vikings. 328, Nicholas Hand. Dragons, your pick, round one. Skulk Burger, 401 for the Dragons. 401, Skulk Burger. Dragons, you get to go again. 332, Ruben Robertson is the call. 332, Ruben Robertson for the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round two. Liam Dees. 409, Liam Dees, the call for the Vikings. Liam Dees, 409. Phantoms, your pick, round two. 451, Tristan Parker for the Phantoms. 451, Tristan Parker for the Phantoms. Patriots, your pick, round two. 464, Amor Singh. 464 for the Patriots, Amor Singh. Pirates, your pick, round two. 460, Evan Scholz for the Pirates. 460, Evan Scholz for the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, round two. 431, Cameron Kent for the Bulls. 431, Cameron Kent for the Bulls. Happy, Lindsay? 431 for the Bulls. Into round three, Vikings. 414, Henro Ferreira for the Vikings. 414, Henro Ferreira for the Vikings. Dragons, round three. MG Uester, 427. MG Uester, 427 for the Dragons. Patriots, your pick, please. 440, Jake Libber for the Patriots. 440, Jake Libber for the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, round three. James Seymour, 462. James Seymour, 462 for the Bulls. Set two. Beyond the crowd there, James Seymour. But anyway, we'll carry on. Pirates, your pick, please. 395 for the Pirates, Jamie Archibald. Jamie Archibald for the Pirates. Phantoms, your pick to complete round three. 426, Tiano Yonker for the Phantoms. 426, Tiano Yonker for the Phantoms. Phantoms, take us into round four. 48, Cronier. Leon Cronier for the Phantoms. We go to the Patriots, round four. 418, Nathir Khalant is the call. Nathir Khalant for the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, please. Round four. 397, Rafael Aziz. Blasquez. Rafael Blasquez. Number? 397 for the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, round four. 405, Bradley Chamberlain for the Bulls. Chamberlain for the Bulls. Dragons, your pick, round 4. 435, Diego Kun for the Dragons. 435, Diego Kun for the Dragons. Vikings to complete round 4. Say the name again. 416, Andrigo France, the call for the Vikings. 416, Andrigo France for the Vikings. Pirates to take us into round 5. 432, Rafa King is the call. 432 for the Pirates, Rafa King for the Pirates. Vikings, your pick, round 5. $419 for the Vikings, Dylan Gordon. $419 for the Vikings, Dylan Gordon. Dragons, your pick, round 5. 465, Mr. Sirkot himself to the Dragons. 465, Sirkot to the Dragons. Phantoms, your pick, round 5. 333, Morgan van Rijn. Graham Gooch's highest score, if I'm not mistaken. 333. Bulls, your pick, please, round 5. 450, Charlie Bedoa. 450, Charlie Bedoa to the Bulls. 450 to the Bulls. I'm coming. I'll get to you now and just do the Patriots first in round 5, and I'll get to you. Patriots. 329, Blake Jacobs. Blake Jacobs to the Patriots. Now, Lindsay, if you could give us an update on the Category A situation, please.
So Category A in the 12 and under category. So everybody has got at least one. There's one player remaining, and the Pirates need to select the player. So by default, Nathan Christensen will have to go to the Pirates.
I will come to that one. Thank you, Lindsay O'Malley. I'm going to go to the Patriots first in round 6. Caught Ishmael off guard. Number 393, Riyad Abrams is the call. 393 for the Patriots, Riyad Abrams. Phantoms, your pick, round 6. 433, Mr. Kun to the Phantoms. 433, Mr. Kun to the Phantoms. Bulls, your pick, round 6. 428, Edward Hubert to the Bulls. 428, Edward Hubert to the Bulls. Dragons, your pick, round 6. 429 to the Dragons, Bernard Hubert. 429, Bernard Hubert to the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round 6. 422, Johan. 442. 442 to the Vikings, Johan Mare. Is that correct? Yeah. Johan Mare to the Vikings. We then go to the Pirates to complete round 6, please. 422, Danielle Griffiths is the call. 422, Danielle Griffiths to the Pirates. We're going into the penultimate round, and the Bulls will go first. 441, Low Murray is the call. 441, Low Murray for the Bulls. Pirates, your penultimate pick. 327, Nathan Christensen is the call. Just give me his number. 327, Christensen to the Pirates. Patriots, your pick, penultimate round. 4, I think you might be taken. Are you happy with that? Happy? 452. 452, Joshua Potgieter to the Patriots. Ismail's got one on top of me there. We go to the Phantoms, penultimate round. 444, Marcel Matthews to the Phantoms. 444, Marcel Matthews to the Phantoms. Vikings, your penultimate pick, please. 445, Cullen Mostert. 445, Cullen Mostert to the Vikings. Dragons, penultimate pick. He's gone already, not going to be allowed. And this is the final, is this round? To complete round 7 here is the Dragons before, and they got 2 picks in a row. So even if I skip over them, they got to go again. Follow on. Dian Kamis, number 4. Kian. Kian Kamish, correct. 4:30 to the Dragons. 4:30 to the Dragons. Dragons in the follow on. Let's see how you do. You got to go first, yeah? Final round. Man is not counting down, I'm surprised. Say again. Name? 415. Lindsay, give us the name, please. Jane Carlo for sure. That's not too bad. 415, eh, Lindsay? 415 for sure to the Dragons. The Dragons have followed on and have survived. Vikings, your pick, final round. 449. 449, Albert Oosthuizen is the call for the Vikings. Phantoms, your final pick, please. 411, 411, Christian Dutoy. Christian Dutoy, 411 for the Phantoms. Patriots, final pick. 423, Alexander Hay to the Patriots, approved. Pirates, final pick, please. 424, Ayan for the Pirates. 424, Ayan to the Pirates. Bulls to complete the selection round. Sakai Chait, 404. Hopefully it's not an error, and they will be playing for the Bulls. 404 to the Bulls. To all those that have been selected, congratulations. To all those who've missed out, do not despair, as we will be having a CPL Division 1 in this section as well. Congratulations to all the boys that have been selected. We wish you everything of the best. We'll be back in 7. And gentlemen, may I please ask everyone to please take their seats. We're here for the 13 and under CPL draft. Ladies and gentlemen, please take their seats. The bucket first up. Here he comes, walking down the aisle. Everyone could please take their seats. We're about to get going here for the 13 and under CPL draft. Another massive moment coming up here. The Dragons look prepared. Shukri Conrad watching all the way from Zimbabwe as well. Mr. Owen, the Bulls discussing a couple of tactics. Looking pretty in red. All right, Lindsay O'Malley, if you're ready, can you give us the retained players in the 13 and under section? May we ask everyone to please settle down, ladies and gentlemen? If we could please settle down, we're about to go for the 13 and under CPL section. Lindsay O'Malley to give us the retained players in this category.
Thanks, yeah. We'll start very swiftly with the Bulls, 13 and under. 6 players pre-signed: William Charlton, Johnny Cottrell, Oliver Dyer, Cameron Gould, Tatenda Mari, and Daniel Ward. Dragons, they've got Liam Brandt, Matthew Henwood, Joshua Lockhart, Mahir Natu, Carney Talib, and Yakin van der Skyf. Move to the Patriots, they've got Alex Saliers, Riku Dubal, Luca Deploy, Hannes Kloppers, Tyrese McHalm, and Luke Wilson. Then we move over to the Phantoms. They've got Sebastian Alberts, Jake Gordon, Brian James Knott, Mitchell Kuhn, Max Jonas Lowe, and Leonard Willemse. The Pirates, they've got Yakin Kasim, Benjamin de Villiers, Treasure Lagrange, Divan Meyers, Liam Presley, and Johan Riedemann. The Vikings, they've got James Bolton, Uthman Davids, Uthman Ibrahim, Hamza Iso, Carl Middleton, and Ruben Oppenlander.
Thank you so much, Lindsay O'Malley. Some massive names in that one. You've got Gould going to be going up against the Aura Henwood as well in the category there. Some massive ones. Tell us your thoughts on some of those players and tell me who do you think is going to walk away as the favourites there?
Yeah, some excellent names you mentioned. Henwood, Lockhart as well. Cameron Gould has been exceptional in the Johannesburg region. Luca Deploy was extremely consistent for the Patriots in the under-12 competition last year. Tyrese McHalm is another fantastic name. I think he comes from the Vikings now into the Patriots ranks. And we got in the Phantoms, they've got Mitchell Kuhn, another good player that side as well. So a lot of talented names in the under-13 category. And another name to look out for is Ruben Oppenlander by the Vikings.
The Tyrese one has certainly surprised many around the CPL circles, always there involved in the Vikings, has now moved across, looking to make a bigger name for himself, and that rivalry will just heat up between the Vikings and the Patriots.
Absolutely, and he's got the personality as well. He's always up for a fight, so it's going to be an interesting combination, Ish and Tyrese in that team.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. If any one of those boys are here in the retained players section, I'd like them to please stand up and come forward. And the Aura is the man who makes his way across. Let's give this man a round of applause, please. So the nickname seems to have stuck. We know there's a video making its way of you in the next couple of weeks. How does it feel to be playing for the Dragons?
It's always lovely to be playing for the Dragons, lovely coaches, and hopefully we can win this year.
You're just saying that because Shukri is involved, or the other coaches do their part as well?
No, they're all very good.
They're all very good. And the nickname, the Aura, has that stuck?
Hopefully. I actually quite like it, but yeah, hopefully it can stick.
All right, and the Dragons, now the side that you guys have assembled, what do you make of the 6 retained players in the Dragons mix?
I know them all very well. They're very good, and hopefully we can bring up the title this year.
Well done, and congratulations on being retained by the Dragons. We'll give you a poster there as well. Let's give Matt the Aura Henwood a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Chesy wants to get a picture there of you. Thank you so much. That's the Aura making his way back there. Into the draft here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start off first with the Patriots. They'll have the first pick in round 1. 489, Jonathan Short is the call. Faisal, you don't look a happy man. Eh? Any words that you want to pass across to these guys over here? Always happy, all right. So certainly there's a target on their back. 489, short to the Patriots. Short to the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, please. 481, Christian Klaassen to the Pirates. 481, Christian Klaassen to the Pirates. Phantoms, your pick, please, round 1. 487, Tashreeq Riddles is the call for the Phantoms. 487, Tashreeq Riddles to the Phantoms. Vikings, Faisal, you'll have your moment now. What number, please? 582, Luan Minnock is the call by the Vikings. Luan Minnock to the Vikings, 482. Dragons, your pick, round 1. 480, Kasim Botha. 480, Kasim Botha to the Dragons. Bulls, your pick, round 1. 488, Liam Shaw. Liam Shaw. If there's anyone here that hears their name, please make your way forward. Liam Shaw, 488. Correct, Lindsay? That's to the Bulls. Bulls, you get to go first in round 2. 490. Matthew Ungere. Must just warn you, there is a possibility he might have to go away on a family holiday. So I'm going to leave that one there. We'll allow you to change it if you choose. 486. Connor Rain. 486. Connor Rain to the Bulls. 486. Connor Rain to the Bulls. Dragons, your pick, round 2. 484 for the Dragons. Hendrik Lowe. 484. Hendrik Lowe to the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round 2. 483, Luke Jacobs to the Vikings. 483, Luke Jacobs to the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, round 2. 482 to the Phantoms, Andrew Geldenhuys. 482 to the Phantoms, Andrew Geldenhuys. Happy, Lindsay? Yeah. Pirates, your pick, round 2. 479, Vierpier Oret. 479, Vierpier Oret to the Pirates. Patriots, your pick, round 2. 485, Tyler Muller-Rolls. 485, Tyler Muller-Rolls for the Patriots. Dragons, your pick, round 3. 579, Assad? Hassan Moors is here. Hassan Moors, you can get him forward. He's sitting there very shy. Hassan Moors. I'll ask him to say his name for himself. For what number is he, Lindsay? We might send him back, depending on the shirt he's wearing, yeah? All right, give us an introduction. What's your name, sir?
Hassan Moors.
Hassan Moors. Batsman or bowler?
All-rounder.
All-rounder. And if you had any choice of a franchise out here, which franchise would it be?
Dragons.
That's the right answer, Dragons. So, all-rounder, what's your highest score? Your highest score? You guys sure this is the player you want, huh? What's your highest score?
We don't spoil that.
Oh, okay. All right. I take it Lamine Yamal, one of your favorite footballers?
Yes.
All right, let's get him a poster here, ladies and gentlemen. He's moving across to the Dragons in round 3. Hassan Moors. Congratulations. Well done. Chezzy wants a picture with you. Chezzy, I can't be in the picture with that shirt. All right, we're going into the second pick of round 2. Bulls, your pick, please. Round 3, so the Bulls, second pick. Yes, say it again. 554, Michael Inslin for the Bulls. 554, Michael Inslin for the Bulls. Approved. We go. Yes, Phantoms, your pick, please. 604, Daniel Thompson, the call for the Phantoms. Approved. 604 for the Phantoms. Patriots, your pick, round 3. 566. Faik Joseph. And you're looking across to that side like you. Faik Joseph, 566. Approved. for the Patriots in round 3. Pirates, your pick round 3, please. 544, Juan Conradi. 544, Juan Conradi is the pick for the Pirates. We go to the Vikings to conclude round 3. 608, Finley Upton to the Vikings. Finley Upton to the Vikings. Vikings, take us into round 4, please. 593 to the Vikings. Milton Posthumous for the Vikings. 593. Phantoms, your pick round 4. 563, Stian Heyman. Stian Heyman, 563. Phantoms. Pirates, your pick round 4. 535, Abdullah Abrams. 535, Abdullah Abrams for the Pirates. We go to the Patriots, round 4. 565 for the Patriots, Tariq Jacobs, eh? Yeah. Yes, approved. For the Patriots, Bulls, your pick round 4. 597 for the Bulls, Benjamin Samuels. Dragons to complete the halfway mark. 605, Tom Townsend for the Dragons. That takes us to halfway mark. Are there any 13 and under boys here in the house today who we might want to give an introduction to? Any 13 and under boys sitting here at the moment? We haven't heard their name just yet. Looking all good in that section. We go into round 5. Pirates, take us away. .574, Renier Lochner. 574, Renier Lochner to the Pirates. Dragons, round 5 pick, please. 550, Yakin Doughty. 550 to the Dragons. Bulls, your pick, round 5. Oliver Ferrero to the Bulls, 555. Oliver Ferrero to the Bulls. Vikings, your pick, round 5. 545, William Shyster. Shyster. Just give me the number again, Lindsay, for the Vikings. 545 to the Vikings. Patriots, your pick, round 5. 1001, Carter, no. 1011, just a correction. 1011, Carter, what's the surname? Carter Norman to the Patriots. 1011, Carter Norman to the Patriots. Phantoms to complete round 5. 548, Vian de Klerk to the Phantoms. 548, Phantoms, start off round 6, please. 569 to the Phantoms, Joshua Colby. 569 to the Phantoms, Joshua Colby. Vikings. 572, Ethan Lawrence for the Vikings. 572, Ethan Lawrence to the Vikings. Patriots, round 6. 612, Matthew van Brondes to the Patriots. 612, Matthew van Brondes to the Patriots. Bulls, round 6 pick, please. 557, Tanav Govender to the Bulls. 557, Tanav Govender to the Bulls. Dragons, round 6 pick, please. 553, Philip Dutoy to the Dragons. 553, Philip Dutoy to the Dragons. Pirates, your pick to complete round 6. 538, Connor Alexander to the Pirates. 538, Connor Alexander to the Pirates. Penultimate round, Patriots, over to you. 543 to the Patriots, Harry Kluter. Pirates, your penultimate pick, please. 614, Savannah. Surname? Woolsey. Savannah Woolsey. And the number, Lindsay? 614 to the Pirates. Phantoms, your penultimate pick, please. Give me the number again, please. 537 and the name. Abdul Khanan Adams to the Phantoms. 537 approved. Vikings, penultimate pick, please. 539, Ariz Ali to the Vikings. 539 to the Vikings. Dragons, your penultimate pick. (611) to the Dragons, Steph Vermeulen. 611, Steph Vermeulen to the Dragons. Bulls, penultimate pick, please. 588 to the Bulls, Arav Besadath. 588 to the Bulls. Bulls, you can start, please. 561, Daniel Harrower to the Bulls. That completes the Bulls round. Dragons, final pick. He's having a look. Man, he's not counting him down just yet. All right, we'll go to the Vikings first. 591, Ben Pinar to the Vikings. 591, Ben Pinar to the Vikings. Phantoms, your final pick. 573, Ruben, say the surname. Linnenfelder. 573 to the Phantoms. Pirates, your final pick. 562, Liam Houtvlies, correct? 562, Liam to the Pirates. Patriots, final pick. 603, David Theobus for the Patriots. 603, David Theobus for the Patriots. Dragons, your final pick. 559, Daniel Grayling to the Dragons. 559, Daniel Grayling to the Dragons. To those who have missed out in this section, do not fear, there is a Division 1, and that squads will be announced during the next week. Congratulations to all the boys that have been picked. Join us in 7 minutes' time for the massive one of the 15 and under. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask everyone to please take their seats. We've got two massive rounds coming up. As I've said through the night, due to the massive registrations, there will be a CPL Division 1 across the 11 and under, 13 and under, and open division as well for each of the CPL tournaments to be played in the same blocks. So if you haven't heard your name tonight, do not despair. There's still an opportunity for you to play in the CPL. To all of those that have been selected, congratulations. And under section, please.
Thanks, Yard. Again, we'll start with the Bulls. 15 and under, 6 pre-signed players. Bulelwa Klaas, Jose Lowe, Matthew Mills, Azam Said, Zander van Nikek, and MJ van Reenen. And Zion van Rensburg. The Vikings, they got Eli Afrachtig, Marcus Conradi, Raid Davids, Ethan de Heer Kloets, Jason Moody, and Yanku Webb.
Well, there is some massive names in that one. Yanku Webb, Baby AB as we've called him, is in the mix as well. De Heer Kloets, who hits it a long way in there. Azam Said has moved franchises, Lindsay, and that's a big talking point. There are so many good players in this division. What's your take of things at the moment?
Yeah, just looking at the 6 of the Vikings, very impressive. That list of 6, obviously we got Marcus Conradi as well, Raid Davids, very good players, and Ethan de Heer Kloets. I think he was the player of the tournament, the batter of the tournament in the under 13 category. So very good players in that ranks. And Zion van Rensburg is a name that also sticks out for the Pirates, plays with a lot of heart. So interesting stuff here.
Well, we know Zion's not going to die wondering. He's certainly going to take the challenge on. He's going to challenge each of these sides out there. He's a fiery character, Lindsay, and he brings a lot of passion to the game. Now, the Patriots have seemed to have made a few moves. What's your take on their retained list?
Yeah, look, the Patriots got a good tried and tested, one would say, for Ish. Aiden Pina has been a go-to spin bowler for him. So got a lot of players that he has tested before. And now in the ranks in under 15 category. So it looks good for Ish.
And the Phantoms, Manny and Rainer Sanger, doing their homework. They've recruited really well, and they've got a strong and a very solid 6 retained players.
Yeah, absolutely. Matthew Brooks stands out as well. Very talented batter. And Erich Vermeulen is another one that is a good player that they've retained in their ranks.
Thank you so much, Lindsay O'Malley. We're going to go straight into the draft here. It is a wonderful tournament, this one, to see who will step up, to see who can challenge them, to see who can stop young Yanku Webb in his tracks as well. That will certainly be the mission of a number of these young players to climb up the ladder and stake a claim to be a CPL champion. We're going to start off first with the People's team, the Patriots. First pick. Oh, first I got to ask this. Keenan, are the Patriots winning this one? Well, he's been a bit more modest than he has been over the years. Must be the People's team getting the humility going. All right, we'll start off with the Patriots. First pick for the Patriots. 736. JP Emmelman is the first call for the Patriots. Good, that one's approved. Bulls, your pick first up. 624. Is it just Otis? 624, Otis. Lindsay? Hagenfeller is the surname for the Bulls. Pirates, your pick, round 1. 621, Skulk Fourie is the pick for the Pirates. Big name there, Lindsay. Massive one. Surprisingly, he wasn't in the retain section. It's surprisingly he didn't go in the first two picks as well. We go across to the Phantoms. First pick, round one, Phantoms. 627, Seth Muirhead. Another excellent call there by the Phantoms. Dragons, your pick, round one. 631, Aiden van Graan is the call for the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round one. Reese Engelbrecht, 719 is the call. Reese Engelbrecht, 719. Sorry, any of the retained players or players that have just been called out in the house here tonight, please give us a stand up here. We've got the man from the Patriots. Let's give him a round of applause. And he's making the selections as well. Introduce yourself to everyone out there, sir.
I'm Aiden Pino.
Aiden Pinner, and we know what you're capable of. But tell everyone, are you a batsman or bowler?
All-rounder.
And how does it feel to be part of the Patriots setup?
Very good.
What's your highest score?
156.
156. Certainly one to watch out for. Now, if we had to say there's one of the teams here that you want to get the better of, who will it be?
Pirates.
The Pirates. Just have a look at them and tell them you want to take them down.
I want to take you down.
Let's give him a round of applause. We'll get Neil to give you a poster. That's the big man, Aiden Pinner, stepping up there for the Patriots. Gee, what do you guys eat, guys? You guys get taller here by the day. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Ethan Deer Klurts, I go to Rondebosch Boys High.
All right, and which team are you going to be playing for?
The Vikings.
And do you hit the ball further than you did last year?
Possibly.
And are you enjoying being in that very, very solid Vikings lineup?
Yeah, no, it's a proper setup, and I really like my coach and the people we've retained.
Will you guys go on and claim the title?
100%, no doubt.
And if you had to choose a rival, who would that be?
Probably the Bulls.
The Bulls. That's an interesting call. Any reason to that?
I know quite a bit of the players they retained and who they've picked so far.
And if I have to translate that, he just wants to get one over Mr. October and Shafiq on that side. Let's give him a round of applause. There's a poster for you as well. That's Mr. Deher Klutz from the Vikings setup. I say there's a man cat on the cards there as well. We're going to go into round two. Lindsay, we'll start with the Vikings in round two, please. 618. Andoni Kokolaris is the call. 618 for the Vikings. A very good pick there for the Vikings as well. Dragons, your second round pick, please. 615. Keanu Abrams is the call for the Dragons. 615 for the Dragons. Phantoms, your pick, round two. 623, Ruan Haynes is the call for the Phantoms. 623, Ruan Haynes for the Phantoms. Pirates, your pick, round two. Mikhail, say the same. 619. 619, Mikhail Konaru for the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, round two. 632, Fabio van Wyk for the Bulls. 632, Fabio van Wyk for the Bulls. Patriots, your pick, round two. 625, Zeke Johnson returns home to the people's team at the Patriots. Zeke Johnson to the Patriots. Dragons, your pick, round three. 626, Ihsan Khan is the call for the Dragons. 626 for the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round three. 630, Aaron Spangaletti. The Bulls don't look happy with that one. 630, Aaron Spangaletti to the Vikings. Pirates, your pick, round three. 616, Zach Ahrens is the call for the Pirates. 616 to the Pirates. Patriots, your pick, round three. 617, Jihad Benjamin for the Patriots. 617, Jihad Benjamin for the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, please, round three. 807 for the Bulls, Hein Wagner. 807, Hein Wagner for the Bulls. Phantoms, complete round three first. 629, Vaud Schroeder to the Phantoms. 629 to the Phantoms in round 3. Phantoms, take us into round 4. 696, Nicholas Bernich. 696, Nicholas Bernich for the Phantoms. Pirates, your pick, round 4. 723, Alex Stein-Fourie. Alex Stein-Fourie to the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, round 4. 746 to the Bulls, Connor Lake. 746 to the Bulls. Patriots, your pick, round 4. 715, Divan Duplessis. 715, Divan Duplessis to the Patriots. Vikings, your pick, round 4. 804, Rehan Wally to the Vikings. 804, Rehan Wally to the Vikings. Dragons, your pick for round 4. 620 to the Dragons, Josh Davids. 620 to the Dragons. Happy? Yes, happy. Approved. Are there any 15 and under players here in the house today that need a bit of an introduction? We've got a couple of boys sitting out there. Come forward, young men. There's 3 of them. Let's get them forward. We'll allow them to give themselves a bit of an introduction. We've got the first man up here. What's your name, sir?
Gabriel van Zyl.
Gabriel van Zyl. And which school do you go to?
Fairmont High School.
Fairmont High School. Are you a batsman or are you a bowler?
All-rounder.
All-rounder. What number do you usually bat?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. What's your highest score?
101.
101. What type of bowler are you?
Pace bowler.
Pace bowler. Most wickets taken?
5.
Genuine all-rounder in the mix there. Which team at school?
A-team.
A-team. Say your name again so they all know you.
Gabriel van Zyl.
Gabriel van Zyl. Let's give him a round of applause as Gabriel van Zyl makes his way back. Your name, sir?
Connor Kramer.
Connor Kramer. Which school do you go to?
Sachs.
Sachs. Which team?
A C team.
And what, batsman or bowler?
Bowler.
Bowler. What type of bowler?
Medium pace.
Medium pace. Most wickets taken?
4.
4. Say your name again.
Connor Kramer.
Connor Kramer. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Next man up here. What's your name, sir?
Connor Williams.
Connor Williams. Which school are you at?
ITS Belleville.
All right. Batsman or bowler?
All-rounder.
All-rounder. What number do you usually bat?
Opening batsman.
Yes, all these all-rounders open the bat in Opa. All right. What's your highest score?
126.
126 of not many balls?
Of, I think, 80 balls.
Of 80 balls. Can you hit a big 6?
Yes.
All right. What type of bowler are you?
I'm a pace bowler.
Pace bowler. Most wickets taken?
3.
3. Say your name again so they all can hear you.
Connor Williams.
Connor Williams. Let's give Connor Williams a round of applause, please. Lindsay, do you want to give us an update on the Category A section there, please, as we pass the halfway stage of the 15 and under draft?
Yeah, we got 2 spots available. 3 teams need to select. So the Dragons erroneously took 4 players instead of 3. So Josh Davids was the 4th one, Nicholas. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Lindsay. We're going to go into round 5. Bulls, you first up here, round 5. Now we're just giving the Category A section. There's a couple of boys in the Category A. Do you want to give us the 2 names that are remaining?
Max Kosowski and Alex Kuman.
All right, so into round 5 we go. Bulls, across to you. 628, Alex Kuman is the call for the Bulls. 628, Alex Kuman. Dragons, your pick, round 5. 739, Uzair Johar is the call for the Dragons. Vikings, your pick, round 5. Max Garowski, 626, correct? 622. 622 to the Vikings, Max Garowski to the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, round 5. 771. Mornay Poe is the call for the Phantoms. 771, Mornay Poe for the Phantoms. Patriots, your pick, round 5. 689. Xavier Adams is the call for the Patriots. 689, Xavier Adams is the call for the Patriots. Lindsay, are we by the, which round please? Just remind me. Round 5. We're going into the Pirates for the final pick. Pirates, your pick please. 735 for the Pirates, Christian Haysamen. Christian Haysamen for the Pirates. We go into round 6 and the Pirates will take us there. Luke Giles. Luke Giles, 725 for the Pirates. 725 to the Pirates. Phantoms, your pick round 6. 762, Josh Muirhead for the Phantoms. Josh Muirhead to the Phantoms. Patriots, your pick round 6. 805, Gideon Wasserman to the Patriots. 805, Gideon Wasserman to the Patriots. Vikings, your pick, round 6. 749, Ethan Lombard, the call for the Vikings. 749 to the Vikings. Dragons, your pick, round 6. 794, Max van Heerden to the Dragons. 794 to the Dragons. Bulls, your pick, round 6. 706, Henko Cronier to the Bulls. 706, Henko Cronier to the Bulls. Penultimate round, People's Team, you up first. 707 to the Patriots, Noah Cupido to the Patriots. 707, Noah Cupido to the Patriots. Bulls, your pick, penultimate round. 721, Daniel Ferguson to the Bulls. 721, Daniel Ferguson to the Bulls. Pirates, your pick, penultimate round. 787, JP Smith to the Pirates. JP Smith to the Pirates. Phantoms, penultimate pick, please. Mickey Watson, 806 to the Phantoms. Mickey Watson, 806 to the Phantoms. Dragons, penultimate pick. Seb De Villiers, 711 to the Dragons. Seb De Villiers. Penultimate pick, Vikings. 788, Ezra Smith to the Vikings. 788, Ezra Smith to the Vikings. If you haven't heard your name, put it in the comment section. Scream, shout. We'll try everything we can to let them hear you. Vikings, your final pick, please. Everyone in the house saying we should. 809, Nathan Vessels to the Vikings. 809, Nathan Vessels to the Vikings. Dragons, final pick. Somehow we always get Shabs on the last one, yeah. All right, we'll go to the Phantoms first. $755, Neil Milner is the call for the Phantoms. Neil Milner for the Phantoms. Pirates, your final pick. Estienne Kirsten, 743 to the Pirates. Bulls, final pick. Daniel Nayard, 764 to the Bulls. Final pick for the People's Team. Bruce Yonker, 741 to the Patriots. 741, Bruce Yonker to the Patriots. And we come back to the Dragons for their final pick. 714, Liam Dubell. Liam Dubell, 714. That completes it. Congratulations to all of the players that have been picked. If you haven't heard your name here tonight, do not despair. There will be a CPL Division 1 in the open section as well. And we certainly will try and get you included in that. Well done to all the boys that have been selected. Congratulations. We're back in 7 minutes for the final one of the 19 and unders. May we ask everyone to please take their seats. It's the final one of the night. They're 19 and under. CPL draft coming up now. This is the big one. There are some massive names in the hat here that teams will be looking to get. This is the CPL draft for the 19 and under. The teams are well prepared and will want to clean this one out here. Sheffers trying to get a word or two in there by Lindsay O'Malley. The Vikings look ready. Gerard Maria coming back into the mix. The Dragons will want to have their picks. Mr. O has the biggest smile of the night on his face as we approach the 19 and under. Stuart Boertha is in the house as well. This is certainly a moment to treasure. The Pirates are in the mix. It's all about to go down here. As the teams settle, Rainer and Manny having a final discussion as we go to the 19 and under. The Pirates were the team that emerged as the champions in this one. What a performance by them to claim the glory. It is now or never time. We're going to go across to Lindsay O'Malley in a couple of seconds' time. Here we go. Lindsay O'Malley, across to you, sir. If you could give us the retained players in the 19 and under section.
Thank you, Zayad. We'll go straight to the Vikings first. 6 pre-signed players on their side. Waco Besic, Matthew Florence, Dylan Hanekom, Cameron Macbeth, Vian Munich, and Ulrich Rach. The Pirates, they've got Matthew Amudu, Matt Tippena, Vaughan Flanagan, Daniel Klink, Wilhelm Smet, and Janrico Foster. Then we go to the Phantoms, Jordan Berry, Michael Kruiskamp, Reese Peterson, Mohammed Amin Schroeder, Carl Sturck, and Deval Vivier. Patriots, they've gone for Hilton Botha, Keanu February, Arno Kun, Henry Nokia, Blaine Peterson, and JJ Rothman. And then the Dragons, they've got Jihad Abrams, Shadley Ali, Aiden Batt, Callum Daniels, Jamie Marilla, and Christian Oosthuizen. The Bulls, they've opted for Daniel Bosman, Derek Groenewald, Fayaz Isaacs, Divan Linde, Luca Plecker, and Qaid Sheikh.
There are some massive names in that list, Lindsay O'Malley. Jordan Berry, one of the Phantom stalwarts, has been with them for many, many a year and has also won the title for them way back where the final over it went down against the Outlaws back in the days. We also know that the Patriots have made some moves and they've got young Hilton Botha coming into their ranks, which is a big one. He used to be a Vikings boy, now across to the Patriots. So certainly some tension developing between the Vikings and the Patriots. Bosman, the SA under-19 boy, making a move to the Bulls. That is an unprecedented one and certainly a big move. What do you make of that, Lindsay?
Yeah, some powerhouses in this list. Exciting to see the names. Divan Linde is another one that stands out here for the Bulls. Jamie Marilla is a decent keeper here for the Dragons. He's moving over, I think, from the Phantoms. So that's a good move by them. And then the Patriots, I was very impressed with JJ Rothman at times for the Patriots in the last campaign. Phantoms, Michael Kruiskamp is another very exciting name for them. And then the Pirates, they've got Vaughan Flanagan, who used to play for the Outlaws. And then they've got Chucky Foster as well, playing for the Pirates as well.
It's like we say, some massive, massive names in there. And just a note again, there will be a Division 1 for the open age group as there are numerous entries. So Division 1 is looming for these age groups as well. We'll go straight into the draft as there's a couple of things to take care of. We'll start off with the Phantoms. Manny and Rainer, who's your pick in round 1, please? Adib Levy, 825 is the call for the Phantoms. You look a bit happy there, Mr. Eli. We'll find out why. Adib Levy for the Phantoms. What number is he, Lindsay? 825. Adib Levy, the first pick. Let's find out why Faisal was so excited on this side. What number? 941. Ryle Julius is the call, and that's why the Vikings have a big smile on their face. Ryle Julius coming into the mix. Bulls, your pick, round 1. The big man himself coming in, the big show to the Bulls. What number is he, Mr. O? 826, Gianluca Longo. 826, Keenan doesn't look happy. 826 to the Bulls. Dragons, your pick, please. 822 Fawaz Hendricks to the Dragons. 822 Fawaz Hendricks to the Dragons. Patriots, your pick, please. 840 Roo Wasserman to the Patriots. 840 Roo Wasserman to the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, round 1. 820 Erasmus to the Pirates. Erasmus to the Pirates, 820. Pirates, you get to go again in round 2. 979 Abdul Said. Abdul Said. What is the number, Lindsay? 979 to the Pirates. Patriots, your pick. 818. The hard hit in the man with the record, Eben Botha to the Patriots. 818. The man with the record, a 50 scored of just 12 balls, Eben Botha. 11 balls, correction, 11 balls to the Patriots. That is a world record, ladies and gentlemen. Dragons, your pick, round 2. Say the number again. 829. Lindsay, give us the name. Hugo, 829 to the Dragons. 829 to the Dragons. Bulls, your pick, round 2. 755. No. 824. What's the name, Lindsay? Imran Leith. And the number? 824 for the Bulls. Imran Leith to the Bulls. Vikings, your pick, round 2. 835, Aaron Spiller is the call for the Vikings. 835, Aaron Spiller to the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, round 2. 831, Duquesne Plykix to the Phantoms. 831 to the Phantoms. Patriots, your pick, please. 819, Umar Botha to the Patriots. 819, Umar Botha to the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, please. 889, Zaid Abrams to the Pirates. 889, Zaid Abrams to the Pirates. Bulls, your pick, round 3. Number, please. 924, Ethan Ferris Philander to the Bulls. 924, Ethan Ferris Philander to the Bulls. Phantoms, your pick, please. 837, Fayyad Tufa to the Phantoms. 837, Fayyad Tufa to the Phantoms. Vikings, your pick, please. 817, Yakin Bauer to the Vikings. 817, Yakin Bauer to the Vikings. Big group developing around you there, Faisal. Massive grouping of boys, certainly showing their unit as the Vikings. The Brains Trust. Who's your guys' biggest rivals? Bulls. Well, that's an interesting call. The Bulls are back in town and they're ready to take on the Vikings. So here we go. That's the Vikings call in round 3. Dragons, your call. Final pick of round 3. 987, Dante Swanepoel for the Dragons. 987, Dante Swanepoel for the Dragons. Dragons, you've got another pick in round 4. 834, Storm Roo for the Dragons. Apologies for that. 834, Storm Roo for the Dragons. Happy, Lindsay? All good. Bulls, your pick, round 4. 888, Diano Abelsa for the Bulls. 888, Diano Abelsa for the Bulls. Vikings, your pick. 899, Franco Bonzaya to the Vikings. 899, Franco Bonzaya to the Vikings. Phantoms, your pick, round 4. 833, Jason Rolls. Is that the same Jason Rolls we're thinking of? No. Raal, okay. Jason Raal. What number? 833. We're just making sure. Jason Raal to the Phantoms. Pirates, your pick, round 4. 892, Reese Bald to the Pirates. 892 to the Pirates. Patriots, final pick of round 4. 937 to the People's Team. Pete Jordan, the leg spinning all-rounder to the Patriots. 937, Pete Jordan to the Patriots. We now move into round 5 and we go to the Vikings first. 839, Dean van der Westhuizen to the Vikings. 839, Dean van der Westhuizen to the Vikings. Patriots, your pick, please. 986, Nicholas Stafford. Stafford. Give me the number again. 986, Nicholas Stafford to the Patriots. 986, Nicholas Stafford to the Patriots. Pirates, your pick, round 5. 939, Shafiq Joseph to the Pirates. Shafiq Joseph to the Pirates. Dragons, your pick, round 5. 830, Lorna Pitoli. 830, Lorna Pitoli to the Dragons. Phantoms, your pick, round 5. 936, Noah Jansen to the Phantoms. 936, Noah Jansen to the Phantoms. Bulls, complete round 5 first. 821, Matthew Geldenhuys to the Bulls. 821, Matthew Geldenhuys to the Bulls. Are there any 19 and under players here tonight? Still waiting to hear their name. Sir, you need to shave and dye the beard. Maybe we'll have a chance. But into round 6 we go. Bulls, you first up. $839. Not allowed. While Mr. O's having a look there, Lindsay, do you want to give us an update on the Category A section?
So the Bulls, they've got 3 in Category A. Correct? 2. And then we'll go to the Dragons. They've got 4. The Patriots, they've got 3. The Phantoms got 4. The Pirates got 1. And then the Vikings got 3.
So the Pirates need some work to do to catch up on that section, correct? Yeah. All right, thank you. We'll now go back to round 6 and we're going to the Bulls. Let's hear their call. 10-13, Bjorn Swanepoel is the call. 10-13, Bjorn Swanepoel. The call, a good selection there by the Bulls. Bjorn Swanepoel, a hard attacking batsman, certainly a lot of flair and character from that young man. We can remember what he did at the Vineyard, destroying a few attacks there. So we'll look forward to seeing him play for the Bulls. Dragons, your pick, round 6. 912, Kanan Delvik. 912, Kanan Delvik to the Dragons. Delvey, Kanan Delvey to the Dragons, 912. Phantoms, your pick, round 6. 917, Adrian. 997, Adrian van der Westhuizen to the Phantoms. Adrian van der Westhuizen to the Phantoms. Pirates, your round 6 pick, please. 903, Hamza Kamruddin. 903, Hamza Kamruddin to the Pirates. Patriots, your pick, please. 951, Peter Lombard to the Patriots. 951, Peter Lombard to the Patriots. Vikings, your pick in round 6. 973 Zake Pocha is the call for the Vikings, approved. Phantoms, penultimate pick. 959 Thorson Morkel for the Phantoms. 959 Thorson Morkel for the Phantoms. Vikings, penultimate pick. Just a chance of the Vikings to be caught under a little bit of pressure here. What number? (965) Stephen Nell for the Vikings. Bulls, your pick please, penultimate round. Muhammad Ali, what number? 890. Muhammad Ali for the Bulls. Dragons, penultimate pick. 1003, Luke Wong Ho remains with the Dragons. 1003, Luke Wong Ho remains with the Dragons. Patriots, your penultimate pick. 945, Zain Khan is the call. 945, Zain Khan for the Patriots. Pirates, penultimate pick, please. 827, Unati. 827, Unati for the Pirates. Into the final round we go. Pirates to complete it. How many of the A category? One. You need one, sir. Can you give us an update on some of the players in the A category, Lindsay O'Malley, as we enter the final round, please?
There is quite a couple. Mia Koppo, Mackenzie Newman, Milan Prinsloo, Reese Tennyson, Jacobus van der Merwe, and Matthew Wilson.
There's a few good names in that mix, all with one round to go. So we go to the Pirates for the final round. 838, Jacobus van der Merwe is the call for the Pirates. 838, Jacobus van der Merwe for the Pirates. Patriots, your final pick, please. 989, Tristan Tace is the call. 989, Tristan Tace for the Patriots. Dragons, final pick. Shabs, have you broken the curse? 906, Tala Chitara. Tala Chitara, 906 for the Dragons. Bulls, your final pick, please. Number. Mackenzie Newman is the call. Lindsay will verify the number. 828, Mackenzie Newman for the Bulls. 828, Mackenzie Newman. Vikings, final pick, please. 995, Dirk van Zyl is the call for the Vikings. Dirk van Zyl for the Vikings. Final pick of the night belongs to the Phantoms. 985, Callum Sonoram. Callum Sonoram, and that one is approved. Before we conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank all of the coaches and the directors of cricket here today. You guys have been outstanding. You certainly have done your homework, and it is truly appreciated from us. To everyone watching, thank you for watching. To all of the boys that have been selected, congratulations. The messages will go out. The groups will be formed within the next week. To those that haven't been selected, please be aware there is a Division 1 coming up for 11 and under, 13 and under, and the open age group, and you will be notified in the next week. Congratulations to all the boys, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for a wonderful evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Just too far.
I was the man who said that rest up.
Come on. Come on.